Hey, Shad here with SpeedAddict's fast growing gear site on the web, and we are stoked today. We got a brand new Suomy. It's the Track 1. Before we jump in and give you the full rundown on the brand new Suomy Track 1, go ahead and subscribe. That helps keep bringing you the best gear reviews in the universe. And if at any point you decide you'd like to purchase a Suomy from SpeedAddicts.com, we would appreciate that. And there's a link in the description below to shop for one of these helmets or any other parts of gear you might need for your next two-wheel adventure. So Suomy and Speed Addicts, they go together like peanut butter and jelly. We've been one of the top Suomy dealers in the world since Suomy started importing helmets into the United States in the early 2000s. The same holds true today. We offer the full range of Suomy, and we are always stoked when a new helmet shows up from them. This is the Track 1. It has a very close cousin, the TX Pro, that's coming soon. They are the same helmet, except for the TX Pro is going to be a full carbon construction. It's a few more dollars. I expect it to be a few grams less, but otherwise they'll be identical when that helmet shows up. We'll do a video for that one as well. But Suomy, in case you don't know, one of the leaders, especially in the racing world when it comes to headwear. In fact, the top MotoGP rider in the world right now, the recent champ, Bagnaia, is donning the Suomy at this point. So they know what they're doing when it comes to high performance, lightweight helmets. This Track 1, we've been waiting for it for quite a while due to supply chain and everything that's been going on in our world. It took a lot longer to show up. We had high hopes, and it is delivering. It came in very light, extremely affordable considering what you're getting here, and this helmet is just rad. We're going to give you the full rundown right now. So when it comes to graphics, they're giving you full premium graphics like they do on their top line helmets. Suomy's always been known for their graphics. And you're even getting racer replicas, which is awesome considering this helmet is going to run you between $339 and $369 at this moment. This is winter of 22. Prices may change in the future, but that's pretty awesome that you can get racer replicas for this sort of price range. When it comes to the shell construction, the Track 1 is their proprietary TRICARBOCO. That must be Italian. Basically, it's a tri-material weave with carbon, Kevlar, and fiberglass. This is the type of composites that most high-end helmets are made out of, especially when you want them to be made nice and light. So on our scales, this helmet came in at 2.9 pounds in a size medium, and that is world class. Anything sub 3 pounds is just crazy light when you pick it up, just extremely light. Most helmets, for your reference, full face helmets are more like 3.5 pounds. So 3 pounds and under, crazy light. It is DOT and ECE 2205 certified, and the fit is also awesome. In the past, Suomys have kind of run a little bit small sometimes, and each model has its own kind of quirks. We found this one to run extremely true. They're using two shell sizes, one for extra small to medium, and a second shell size for large through 2X. Within those shell sizes, you're going to get extra small through 2 extra large. I always run a 2X, and I fit a 2X. I have a huge head, I'm sorry, and 2X in this just fit me perfect. It's got a little bit more room in the face than, say, the more track focused SRGP. This is at home, definitely on track days, spirited street riding, but it's just not quite as close in the face, more comfortable, especially along days out in the canyon, something like that. So go by that Suomy sizing chart at Speed Addicts. You won't be wrong. And remember, if you buy your next helmet from Speed Addicts, not only will you outride your buddies next time you go out, but you get no cost returns. So if you have any issues with fit, you just decided a helmet's not for you, a couple clicks, as long as you're in the United States, you'll get a free return label from Speed Addicts, exchange return. Give us a shot, and we'll treat you like family. And we're back. So I had to pick one of these beautiful helmets to give you the full deep dive. I picked the Chieftain. This is going to come in the matte black background like you see before me. It also has a gloss finish version that is that high-vis yellow that was out on the table a little bit earlier. One quick disclaimer about Suomy before I jump in and give you the full rundown. Do not purchase Suomy overseas if you live in the United States. Importing a non-DOT helmet into the States will leave you, number one, without a DOT helmet. Number two, you will not be able to warranty that helmet in the United States. Just something Suomy wanted to pass along to you guys. They asked me to say that because they've had some customers that have been disappointed when they go get warranty service and they can't get that because the helmet was not sold or imported originally into the United States. There you go. That's my disclaimer. Let's jump in and talk about the Track 1. So who is this for? This is for spirited street riding or the track. It says track right in the name. Of course, it works great on the track. It is ultra lightweight, high performance, tons of ventilation, and we're going to give you the full deep dive right now. So here we go. Ventilation. First up, we have 4 main entry points for air. One is in the chin bar here. This is controlled on the inside. Let me go ahead and switch that real quick for you so you can see what we're working with here. There's no switches or kind of stuff to mess with on the outside, which I actually like. A lot of the switches on the vents you can accidentally bump, or they're just not well designed. So they've hidden that on the inside, just a little quick flip, and you're gonna get air onto the visor and onto your mouth when you open that. Then up on top, you're gonna have a forehead ram air that's controlled with this switch. And then my favorite type of switch are these panel switches. These are really easy to work when you're out on the road with a glove on. So you're gonna get more air in through the top. On the back, you have exhaust here behind your diffuser. This helmet flows a lot of air, number one, because it has ample intakes and exhaust, but number two, the EPS is both channeled and ported in a very smart way that we'll show you a little bit later when we get into the interior. So you're gonna get that Venturi exhaust sucking the hot air out and getting that cold air in. You also notice that this is a pretty long helmet, especially considering the price point. Most helmets in this kind of mid-range price point don't give you that full GP aero package, but this one does. You're gonna get this full GP style spoiler, and it is going to cut through the air especially well when you're in a full tuck here. So this is capable of 200 kilometers plus, as they say in the MotoGP world. Okay, let's move on to the face shield. So this is a stout injection molded face shield. It's nice and sturdy, and it does have multiple detents. So we can open this up just a crack if you want to ride like that and get some more airflow at lower speeds. And then you work your way up. I think that was about 5 detents, perhaps 6. This is pin lock ready. They actually include the pin lock insert at this price point, which is amazing. Under $400, you're getting a high performance lightweight helmet and a pin lock insert. A lot of companies nickel and dime you on the insert, not Suomy here. So in case you're not familiar, the pin lock insert is an extra lens that installs on the interior of the face shield, creating a dual pane system that's going to reduce or mitigate fog or moisture, especially in heavy weather conditions. The seal, quite good. Quite a good seal. You're going to lift this face shield on your left side, but a nice sturdy seal. And another pivot kit from Suomy. So they're always remaking. All the helmet manufacturers battle over patents on face shield mechanisms. This is one of my favorites from Suomy so far. It's got a really solid click at the top, but one of the best things is just really, really straightforward. So if you want to remove this, you're just going to pull this trigger forward and it's going to pop right out. Suomys have not always been that simple in the past. They've had covers, they've had different mechanisms that have had issues, but this is my favorite one to date. Really, really straightforward, easy shield changes. And we'll go ahead and put that down. One other thing while we're talking about the face shield is the eye port. You have a nice large eye port for great peripheral view. And this helmet is also made to accommodate eyeglasses. I think they have little callouts here. This has a little set of eyeglasses on it for you. So like I said, the fit will be plenty comfortable with eyeglasses, and it's not one of those fits just totally cramming your face out of the box. It's a nice place to be. More on the interior in a second. So let's flip this over. Now that you've seen the whole helmet, there you go, DOT, ECE labels on the back. It is a handsome shape and design. Here we go. Let's look at the inside. So speaking of good looking, we have multi-panel interior. Whenever you see all these different panels that have been hand stitched together, that is more time, that is more labor. It gives it a nice racing look, and it's just quality, right? Doesn't that look good? Different panels. Some of the images we saw in pre-production had a little bit different coloring, but now you can see this is actually a production helmet. This is how it's going to look. So first call out, emergency release cheek pads in case EMS has to get you out of the helmet. They like to pull those cheek pads first to more easily remove the helmet from your head in case you are in an accident there. Another thing you're going to notice right out of the box is this chin curtain. This is removable. Most folks like to run a chin curtain because it's going to keep noise and air out of the helmet, but if you want to remove it, you can just slide this out with a click, and that will expose that switch. Like I was telling you before, you can work it with the chin curtain on or off, but that's going to control your chin bar ventilation. So that is the chin curtain, and that just clips back into place like so. It's got a couple of Velcros there. Okay, also one other thing I haven't talked to you about yet is that it does have speaker pockets. A lot of racing helmets these days are coming in with speaker pockets. It's nice they did that on the Track 1 here because this is a very streetable helmet as well as a track helmet. And so we're going to show you those speaker pockets now so you can install whatever comm system you might be running. Let's get this cheek pad out of the way. A note on cheek pads, if you need to adjust your fit slightly, do so right when you get the helmet. That's when we can help you the easiest. We can get you a different set of cheek pads right out of the box. So if you're within the same shell size, the cheek pads are all interchangeable. Usually you can go thicker or thinner, and that is what the cheek pad system looks like. They got a couple holes right here in the ear section. So if you're running that comm system, you will be able to hear your speaker while you're riding. Okay, let's pull this out of the way. So this is called their Hydro Cool textile. It's wicking, it's fast drying, removable, washable, easy enough to work with. That is what that cheek pad looks like. And like I said, it does have the little call out for eyeglasses here. Eyeglasses friendly. Okay, that is the little plug for the speaker hole. They even put a fancy little Suomy pull tab on that. There is, whoops, there's your speaker pocket there, like I said. Easy to run comm systems. And let's go ahead and remove the rest of the comfort liner and show you the multi-density EPS liner that hides beneath here. Here's your comfort liner. Again, that's that Hydro Cool wicking, laser cut foam, all that sort of jazz. Real comfortable place to be. And we always stock all the Suomy replacement parts. So even if it's a few years down the road, we keep that stuff in stock and you'll be able to service your helmet and get lots of years out of your investment here. So as I promised, channeled and ported EPS, so that those channels create a gap between your head, the comfort liner, and the EPS, allowing air flow to reach your scalp. You notice those forehead vents and ports in the EPS as well. Not all helmets have these, so that ram air right there at the crown is going to get right on your head. That's one of the reasons the Track 1 flows air so well, and then you have more ports all around the circumference of your head. So flows a ton of air, EPS, multi-density, ECE 2205 compliant, as well as DOT. You're going to get a 2-year warranty from Suomy, and this helmet is really hard to beat. This is going to be in our top helmets under $400 for 2023. Extremely lightweight, track-ready helmet. Killer graphic packages from Suomy, the guys that know MotoGP. That is the Track 1, everyone. We appreciate y'all for watching. You still got questions? Don't worry. SpeedAgs are standing by through email, live chat, and phone support. And as always, you can just drop your question or comment in the comment section below. See you next time to find out what's in the crate.